Girl, you see that he's with somebody, right? She didn't care. Like, I'm kind of like leaning into his lap, so it was like obvious. First of all, the strip club not even that big. Like, you know it's he. She goes, yeah, excuse me, what? But he just got the stuttering and looking stupid. Of course, I'm pissed. I'm blue. Like, what the what? Are you dead? Are you dumb? What's up, gang? I just want you guys to know that my hands are ashy this whole entire video. Can we just like ignore that? Okay, right into the video. What's up? So I just wanted to do a small mini get ready with me for when I have to shoot content. So whether it be TikToks, my new get ready with me routine, because I have not been wearing makeup for the longest, babe. Sorry if this light is a wee bit harsh. Right over you. I have not been wearing makeup for a long time, but I did my makeup the other day and it was so cute, so I'm gonna retry that. A lot of people ask me, although I thought it was obvious, like what I do for a living, so I'm here to tell you here that this is what I do for a living. I'm sorry, I cannot talk while I'm doing my brow. I wanted to do a little girls talk chit chat, not even really girls talk, but just like relationship talk and whatnot, because I never actually talk about that ever on the internet, because I feel like that's nobody's business. People should be able to learn from each other, especially as women or even fellas. I just feel like we should be able to learn from each other. So basically what the tea with me is, I had been in a relationship with the same person basically my entire life. I mean, we did break up on and off. He wasn't the only person that I had talked to my whole life, but he was like my only boyfriend. Does that make sense? Yeah, I just felt people outgrow each other, and I think that's what happened with me and him. It's just like we weren't on the same page with a lot of different things, and I just want to say it's okay to not be okay. No, I'm playing. Just his mindset and my mindset, I feel like were two different things, which is not saying there's anything wrong with that, and I had to come to terms with we just don't think alike, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just had to come to terms with maybe it's just not meant to be. It sucks because we have so much history, but at the same time, certain stuff should have never been done, certain stuff should have never been said on both parts, and sometimes it's just hard to come back from that, you know. So it was just it was more than one thing to where I felt, you know, maybe I do need to just step away. In all honesty, we just need to see different people. He's probably been seeing different people, but it's beside the point. If you can read in between the lines, I got over it and I'm okay. So I'm here to tell you guys, I actually told myself once I was over my ex and like the next dude that I mess with, girl, I would never let certain slide. So I let that start ice skating on my ass, I ain't gonna lie, for sure. And then another thing that I did learn after that is I try not to regret certain stuff. And at first I was like kind of like regretful, like in a way, like, ugh, why the fuck did I let this go on for so long? You know what I mean? Where was I going with that? I don't remember for real. Oh, I think this is what I was gonna say. The next relationship that I'm in, it's just, things are gonna be a lot different. One, certain stuff I'm just not gonna have tolerance for. You want to be in a strip club 6 days a week, spend your money, do that, whatever, that's on you. But bitch, I'm not having a nigga that's in and out of the strip club. Like, at first I didn't think nothing was wrong with it, but then one day it kind of just all hit me like I was in the strip club. I mean, I obviously knew what was tea with the strip club. Like, I knew it was strippers, I knew it was naked girls walking around, and this is not no way near saying I'm insecure, because I'm absolutely 100,000% not at all. The vibe, just the whole, it's like, why you stand out till 5 o'clock in the morning multiple times out the week at the strip club? Like, that's a little sketch, you know. And then this is another thing, girl. Why one day I go into the strip club, right? I was actually with him for the longest time. We weren't even I would never want to be seen in public with him. After a while I'm like, not gonna embarrass me, but I feel like people still kind of like knew. Maybe that's what I felt. But girl, we walk into the strip club. I'm using my Juvia's Place palette. We walk into the strip club, and girl, why? I'm not even just saying this because this girl did what she did, but I'm just really setting the scene, right? We're sitting down at the bar. It's a little local strip club too. We sitting down at the bar, and first of all, girl, you see that he's with somebody, right? She didn't care. Like I damn near feel like she did it on purpose, but I wasn't even mad at her. It was just what the fuck. So I'm sitting down. He's sitting next to me. We're at the bar. We're just like kikiing. We had like a little drink. We were just talking, or whatever the case may be. It's obvious we're together, right? Why one of the strippers come up to him? We're sitting in our own chairs, but like I'm kind of like leaning into his lap, so it was fucking obvious. First of all, the strip club not even that big, like you know. She comes over there and she goes to him, mind you, not the best looking girl. I swear to God, I'm not even just saying that. I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not even dragging it. It's just like, really, there's better looking strippers in here than her. Anywho, she goes, yeah, why you didn't text me back? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? And he just got the stuttering, like, I don't even remember what he said because this was a while ago, but he just got the stuttering and looking fucking stupid. Of course I'm pissed. I'm blue. Like, what the what? Are you dead? Are you dumb? Girl, I ain't say nothing to her though. I just like, I actually wanted to see what else she was gonna say. Like, I mean, you was just over my house. That's what I wanted her to say, so I had like teeth. You was just over my house and now you ignore me. No, but she didn't say all that. She was just like, why you ain't text me back? And he like, I don't remember what he said. But after a while, she just ended up walking off. Not the best looking girl. And on top of that, she was like a little musty. I mean this in like the most not trying to be funny way. Like, she was a little musty. I feel like as a stripper or as an entertainer, you gotta come a little bit harder than that, you know what I'm saying? So after she walk off, of course we just sitting there. He get the looking stupid. He get the saying like, oh, she only had my number because I had on jogging pants one day and I needed somebody to help me get into the club. Girl, I don't know, mind you, my sister used to be a bartender at the same club, so I was just so confused. I was just overdone. I'm not gonna let a whole see me sweat, so I just didn't even say shit in the club. And as you can see, if you're somebody that knows me, and the fact that I'm even talking about this on the internet just goes to show you how much I don't care. How much I'm over it, how much it's like I'm just ready to move on. After that, this is just a perfect example of what I'm talking about. After that, we didn't talk for like a couple, I would say like maybe like 2-3 weeks, because one, he's a compulsive liar, so I knew anything he was gonna say was gonna be a lie. And then on top of that, I don't know if it like hurt worse because she was ugly, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know how I would have felt if she was like super cute too. I mean, I wouldn't have been like happy, but you know what I'm trying to say. So of course I had started back talking to him, like certain stuff like that. Like, that's just going back to the point that I made earlier, is in my next relationship, I'm not doing that little shit like that. You do it, you let them slide once and they get the ice skating. And of course that wasn't the last incident of stuff, and I'm definitely not saying I was not 100% oh that's my man like everywhere I went, but I've never cheated before, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've done stuff, but it's never been, you know, like, come on now. And it was really just like, oh, I'm trying to get on my get back time, bitch, whatever. That's beside the point. Just my next relationship, I'm not, call me a bitch, and I really feel bad for the next with, because baby, game time's over. I'm not saying I am not gonna want my man to have fun, but certain stuff, come on now, you're dragging it, and it's like, what's the point of having a girlfriend if you're gonna be at the strip club X amount of times a week? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So yeah, I probably just said a whole bunch of nothing, but you know, this is a girl's talk. If this was at night, I would have one, but I have a whole bunch of like little stories like that just to show you what it is. And I'm not even embarrassed about it, because every person, every girl that's been in a relationship or that's been, and mind you, he was like my 10 year, maybe even longer, like since freshman year of high school, and I am now 25, 26. We grew up together, so I'm not never I'm not embarrassed about any of this. It's like everybody that's dated has at least had that one person which they were like that with, and I feel like you're lying if you say otherwise. You know what I mean? I hate how I hop from subject to subject because then I'll be forgetting what I'm talking about. But yeah, not really embarrassed. I used to be embarrassed, but I'm a bad bitch, so you know what I mean. It's just, it is what it is. Cute little bead on the eyes. I like how I did my makeup the other day doing stuff because I'm not good at all with makeup. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of little instances that I have like that. I could tell y'all the story time of when a girl actually pulled up to his house while I was there. Ghetto. Can't now. Again, that I'm older and then that I don't care. Like, I seen a TikTok and it related to my situation so much that I wanted to repost it, but you can't repost TikTok. That's weird. But it was a girl and she was just basically saying, when you finally just don't care what he's doing anymore, that's literally me. Like, just finally am over it after the longest time. I'm so over it to where I used to tell him, if I'm not with you, like, I don't even want to be friends with you. Like, what the f are we being friends for? Like, what's, like, why? And I'm to the point now where I'm cordial with him. If I see you, of course it ain't gonna be no, hey, no, but I ain't not gonna be how I would if it was like me back in the day. I told him I wouldn't even speak to him type shit. So I just feel like I'm getting older and certain stuff is just like in my control, and I had to literally realize that. And then it's so easy for you to say it as opposed to you actually believing that. You know what I mean? I'm cursing a lot. Yeah, no nigga would ever have me stupid like that again, and I guarantee that. It's just, it is what it is. So I did my brows. Let me do my face. I actually have a couple videos to film after this, and I have some bleach on these knots. And I'm not really telling y'all what I'm using because, again, I feel like I'm not good at makeup. I'm really just kind of doing stuff. So let me know next time when I do a video like this if you want me to name everything that I'm using. But all my shit is like drugstore. It's not like bad bitch shit. Yeah, I'm like thinking about if I want to go into another story, but I feel like I should save that for another video. Should just be ghetto. Don't be having boundaries, and then they be trying to make you seem like you're stupid or you're tweaking if you feel some type of way. No, that's weird. And then again, I forgot to say this. When I don't even think he really apologized. My memory is so bad. But what he gonna say to me is, I mean, well, did you see her? Do you think I would talk to somebody like that? I mean, you did. The fuck? Like, are you stupid or are you dumb? Another reason why I feel like I came to terms with things like that is like you have to look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I feel like the bigger picture for our situation is, if I didn't basically grow up with you, like I'm family, really. Like, if you think about it, in a way, I really honestly consider his family my family. Like, no bullshit. If you would sit up here and disrespect and just do certain stuff that he's done to me, to your family, it just goes to show me like what type of person you are, and that has nothing to do with me. If you I'm not saying he had a baby on me. I'm just like not really getting into detail because, like I said, I want to have more story times and like sit down videos. If you have done what you did to me after all we've been through, and I'm basically family, then I know you're gonna do this to every female. You know what I mean? So I'm content with that at the end of the day. I still care about him. I always will. Okay, we basically grew up together. But it's just sometimes you just have to move on with life. And that's what I've been trying to do. Don't see no shade, sis. I still love his family. I love his sisters. I love his mom. I love his dad. Hopefully the feelings are mutual. But yeah, that's really the tea with that. I never talked about my like relationship life on here. Never really thought anybody cared, but yeah, she's good over these ways. So, and I'm not in a rush for anything either. And that was another thing. That's another thing. I used to try to, one of my ways of getting back at him was I'll try to go find somebody to talk to him. You know how females be. Well, I ain't gonna say females, everybody's like that in a way. Not everybody, but you get what I'm saying. That was like one of the ways that I will get back, in a sense. I don't even care to do that right now. I'm so focused and worried about myself I'm not even trying to make it sound good. I really genuinely just don't care enough like that, and I just feel, hi. I'm good. How are you?
Thank you. Hi.
Now it's just about going with the flow, having fun. Everybody that you date is not meant to be there forever, and I had to come to terms with that also. Camera cut off. Didn't even know it. That fucking sucks. Actually, let me see what part it cut off on, because maybe that was God telling me to save that for another video. I don't have time to do all of that, so never mind. I'll figure it out. And then wherever I left off, I'll pick back up on that when I do another video like this. So that's the tea. That is the tea. I had a lot of juicy shit, but I ain't even gonna say dudes. I'm not even gonna try it. Like, I just talked to a million dudes. I have not, believe it or not. I wish him nothing but the best. I actually, not even gonna lie, like, we still communicate, but it's just not what it was before. And I'll make it my duty to never have it be what it was, because it's just obviously not meant to be. It's the moral of the story of today. Don't force it. Let it be what it is. And if these niggas want to be in the streets, so be it. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my lashes. I'm gonna do my hair. This is a simple beat, and I'll come back to you with the finished look. Finally done. These small crims kind of take forever. I'm in the office now, but I'm about to head home. So thank y'all for watching my video. I just wanted to show y'all my finished look. Follow me on my Instagram and TikTok and whatever the case may be. Let me know if y'all like videos like this. Okay, bye.